What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ball Game Podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Dean.
I'm Ortiz.
I'm Chris.
I'm also the best shooter on the podcast.
Shut up.
Hi, Dean. That's literally not. You're literally last.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
You're
gonna prove it to you,
last.
Dean. We're gonna have a 3-point contest soon. Yo, we should film
Welcome
this.
back, Dean.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
That's
Finally.
how-
It feels
That's more
like a
important
very
than
long
the
time.
3-point contest.
fuck Dean.
Dean's
He could
back.
have been back on Friday.
He could have been,
Bro,
but he's back today, and I
I
missed
walked into my
I missed
home
it,
at
Dean.
4 a.m. There was no shot. I was driving all the way here to do the podcast.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
The 30 minutes that I went online for was good enough.
We are happy to have you back, buddy.
Appreciate
so,
it.
Welcome back.
Happy to be back with
Welcome.
my friends.
Welcome back to
Aw.
the Ball Game Podcast, Dean.
How adorable.
Well, you came back in time because it's playoff time, and basketball has been fucking amazing this past
Yes, it
weekend
has.
and yesterday as well. Honestly, I don't even know how else to describe it. It's almost every single game has been incredibly entertaining, and
Even
honest-
our own.
yeah.
even
Oh
our
my
own.
god, bro! Even your own.
Heartbreak.
You wanna like?
Should we start
Check
on
out-
that?
Yeah,
Fill them in.
Chunks, you want to let them know? You want to let them know what happened, buddy?
Basically, we were in a playoff game. It was our second playoff game of the season. It was down to the wire. It was about 10 seconds left. We got the ball, and it was a tied game. Come out of the timeout, come down the court. I'm in the corner. I take the shot. There's like 6 seconds left on the clock. I shoot it. It goes in. 2 seconds left. We're up by 3. A timeout doesn't. It was crazy.
Bro.
The gym went crazy. Everyone was like, "Yo!"
Everyone was screaming. It was awesome.
It was hype. It was the greatest moment of my life. Literally, it was insanity.
Bro, I was so happy
it
for
was
you. You have no idea.
insane.
You
And
looked
then
so happy.
I
was
was-
like,
He
wow,
was
good
so
for
happy,
him.
bro.
Hype. So the team calls a timeout. In this men's league, timeout does not advance the ball, so they had to pass the ball cross court. Basically, they pass it to about half court. Guy takes about a dribble or two in from half court, double clutches a contested 3, and makes it at the buzzer. It goes to overtime, and basically we lose in, what was it, 3 or 4 overtimes?
It,
Three.
it,
It was
it went
three.
to 3.
It went
but
to 3
it went
times.
back and forth.
Went back
with
and forth.
Shots at
Yeah,
we were close to the buzzer.
Yo, real
Yeah.
quick, shout
Insanity.
out Milos for hitting 2
Milos
big
hit 2
fucking
crazy
shots,
shots.
man.
It was
Shout out
big
Maloche
shots.
running around there for an hour.
Yo,
Maloche
he
played for an
didn't
hour.
come out for the entire
No.
game. In
Crazy.
triple
I wanted him to get
overtime,
30.
Milos
Pretty
did
insane.
not come out for the entire game.
it
I was dying.
bro. I was
thought I was gonna
dead.
die.
And I
He
was dead,
Bro,
bro.
Sam goes, "Can I come out for a
Bro,
minute?"
after the first overtime, he said, "Kai, come out." I'm like, "Who the fuck
No.
are you? What do you mean?"
Sam always complains about minutes. He gets the minutes.
Yeah, that was wild. On the bench watching that, like when you hit the shot, Trunks, I was like so fucking happy. I was like, yo, look at his face. Like he's the happiest man
I
on the
was so
fucking
happy,
planet
bro.
right now. Like he had his Austin Reeves moment
it
where
was-
he's like, I'm
Bro,
him.
it was dead ass a top 5 moment in my life, and it was
Um,
for nothing.
And then all of our faces when that dude hit that shot, it was
It was just
no, that was literally my react. My jaw
me
just
too.
dropped and I didn't even know what to say.
Is that still like top 15 for you? Moments in your life?
No.
yeah. Well, yeah. That moment
No.
itself. That moment
Oh,
in
the
itself.
feeling
the
that
shot?
that lasted for like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yes.
Or not
is
even.
it still
Yeah.
top 10 or it's
It's yeah, bro. That feeling was
Top 10, okay.
insanity. It was crazy.
I could
It
only
was
imagine.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thinking you hit a game winner in the playoffs. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
There's literally nothing better.
So in
Nothing
that moment,
better.
you're like,
In
we-
that
we
moment,
won.
I was
You-
yeah.
You thought we won.
everyone
like,
thought
that's
we
it.
won.
Bro, no one thought.
We were like,
no
we were
one
like, the
thought
game's not over
what
yet,
was
like, we
going
gotta
to
get to stop,
happen
but-
was happened.
Yeah.
Nah, I knew that dude was hitting.
All right.
that
No,
shot.
I mean,
That's like some 2K shit. You're like, damn, I know this shit's about to happen right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this question before we get into things. Would you rather hit a buzzer beating shot to win game 7 of the NBA finals? Would you rather hit a walk-off home run to win game 7 of the World Series? Or would you rather score a touchdown at the buzzer or in overtime in the Super Bowl to win the game?
I mean, I play basketball.
Yeah, I'm a
so, like,
basketball player.
yeah.
so.
I'm gonna be
Easy
honest.
for me.
I don't think there's a better feeling than trotting around the bases after you hit a fucking
I
walk
think
off.
it's Well, not you're a a 3-sport walk-off athlete, home so run. it's
No.
hard for you to
You are.
bro,
no,
remember
like-
you said you were a 3-sport athlete to that army recruit guy.
Like
He
I
was so impressed with you, and
Yeah.
you lied straight to that man's face. You said you were a three athlete.
sport
I
athlete.
said I was
Three athlete sport guy. And
I said I was a varsity basketball player on my
You
college on my college fucking thing.
Oh,
It was
God.
it was varsity CYO. They didn't ask me.
They
what
didn't know.
league.
They didn't know. They didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you're allowed to do
Um,
stuff like that.
You're allowed to say some random ass shit.
Yeah.
But
It's not like it's illegal or
three
anything.
sport athlete.
exactly.
So who's gonna?
Oh,
You didn't
They're not
play
gonna know.
three sports
It's so
at
funny
the time.
when I said it and like we laughed when I said it too.
Yeah.
And because I knew like obviously like I was like fucking with the guy and it was just like it was funny at that point at that moment. But I think
You know,
Hitting
he's being that serious.
I was not. I really wasn't, obviously. You guys were right near me. You think I'm gonna fucking do that to myself? Hell no.
We got LeCap over here.
Look at that really is me.
He knew what the questions were, so he knew his answers. He knew he was going to say he was a three sport athlete.
Yeah, I already knew. I feel like hitting a walk-off home run in Game 7 of the World Series is just because you get like to feel the moment when you're trotting around the
Oh yeah,
bases.
as
Once the ball hits the bat,
Yes,
you
you
watch the
know it.
ball,
yeah,
you could feel the energy immediately.
Yes.
But in basketball, I will say the tension of the ball being up in the air and everybody being like,
Like
Yeah.
that Kawhi
like
shot.
that's a different type
Like,
of
That Kawhi shot.
0.3 seconds feels like an eternity. Like you're watching and you're like, wow.
baseball happens like that. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
whatever.
The crack of the bat. I'm saying like it's a no doubt.
Because baseball, you could just hit like a foul ball and then do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In basketball, like the shot's about to be taken. Every single person in this room knows the shot's about to be taken, and
It's just a matter of it going in and
so I
out.
don't know. It's a tough one.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyways, NBA playoffs. What a weekend. What a start. A lot of series to recap for us. Do we want to get right into it? Oh, wait.
Nah, first.
No. We can't do that yet. So before we get into all that,
Speaking of the word "so,"
you're an idiot.
so,
so
so,
So
So you're dumb, bro.
so.
You're bad. No, you're not. Wait, what? Pause.
hey,
You're bad.
Are we talking about Sorare?
So rare.
There you go. For a second, I was like, wait. Yeah, shout out to our partners, Sorare. Appreciate you guys for partnering up with us. Do we want to share the lineups and update everybody on how everything's going for us?
Well, I still have the lineup that I said last week, and
Well, yeah, update on that. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I
Update
didn't
on-
have enough.
no one
no one played yesterday, so my lineup has 0 points.
My lineup is
Oh, my lineup is 0 points.
Joel Embiid, Jamal Murray, Derek White, Kyle Anderson, and Torian Prince. So far, I have 52.82 points.
Nice.
Yeah, I might be fucked. I have Giannis.
I have I think I'm doing okay. I have Harden, McCall, Dylan Brooks, Looney, and Harrison Barnes. I'm at 118 points so far.
So how does it work? It's
And a
weekly.
whopping total of 0.
Yes, it's a weekly.
So
it's a weekly
every week you pick
tournaments.
a new.
Every
new
week you
lineup.
set a lineup,
Mhm.
yeah.
Nice.
And
I'm actually doing decent.
And what? And what do
So-
you do with these points?
so you have a certain number
But
of
I'm right.
cap like that you can fill to like fill in players into your lineup and stuff. And there's a few different tournaments and stuff that you can enter, but this was a common tournament and you have a 120 point cap. So you pick your lineup and you have an MVP. Your MVP doesn't count towards your 120 point cap. So my MVP, for example, was Giannis, who hasn't played yet and might be out for a game or two. We'll see what happens there. But the rest of my lineup obviously counts against my cap, and they play the games for the week, and you get fantasy points for that. So,
So what do you
it's a
get from
super
these
dope
tournaments?
concept. You can get a bunch of
Bunch of
rewards,
prizes.
a bunch of prizes,
Like
a bunch
what?
of rewards,
Is there
One of them's tickets. I forgot exactly
like
what
cool
else.
stuff?
like
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like right now, my reward is a tier 2. I do not know what that means, but I will find out what tier 2 is.
The guy in first place in the what's this tournament called? The pickup tournament right now. His
Okay.
lineup was obviously all guys who played yesterday. He had Steph, De'Aaron, Cam Johnson, Kevin Herter, and Malik Monk.
Damn.
Put up 218.58 points.
Yeah.
I'm currently in 61,400.
So it doesn't have to go
I'm-
positionally. It could just be.
I'm
Yeah,
five-
it's just your
top
5. Yeah.
yes.
I'm 3,223rd right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at you, man.
I did my
I have my
MLB
training
lineup too.
I have my training
I
lineup.
saw you sent that.
The MLB the week starts on the 21st. So if you guys want to set your MLB lineup,
Definitely gonna go do that.
Yes.
but yeah, you can win a bunch of prizes, and also you could buy some cards at the store. I'm thinking about buying a couple cards soon, so definitely should do that. But yeah, that's our So Rare lineups for the week and updates on that. We'll probably let you guys know more on Friday because me and Chris didn't have anyone play yet. So we'll give you guys an update on our lineups at that point too.
And I'll also be in there by Friday.
Yes.
There we go.
So, but yeah, that's not the only, well, I guess, thing that could give us a prize. There's another thing that we do that can give us a potential prize, and that's money. I was trying so hard. I was trying.
That was bad.
That was the worst one. I usually do well with it, but I
Oh
couldn't.
my God.
I didn't
So
have
this
it.
is ball game bet.
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, that was a rough
All
one.
right,
I was
so
trying.
so for this week I have Emmanuel quickly dropping 10. Well, not this week. For today, I have Jalen Brunson to score 20, DeJounte Murray to put up 15, and Kawhi to put up 25. Comes out to plus 256.
For my bet, I have RJ Barrett to score over 12.5 points, Julius Randle to record over 6.5 rebounds, Kevin Durant to score 25 points, and Kawhi Leonard to score 25 points.
I have the New York Knicks plus 11.5 alternate spread. I have Jalen Brunson to score 20 plus. I have the Los Angeles Clippers plus 14.5 alternate spread, and their total to go over 224.5 points in that game.
Oh shit. I have Julius Randle to score 20 plus. I have the New York Knicks alternate spread at 9.5. I have
Plus or minus?
plus 9.5. There we go. Trae Young score 20 plus, and Bogdanovich 2+ made threes.
Nice. Trae Young 25 plus, Darius Garland 20 plus, Atlanta Hawks plus 24.5, and New York Knicks plus 20.5. Please.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
So me, Ortiz, and Sullivan were all tied in last.
Yeah.
We have 5 wins and
It's a
17
rough one.
losses.
It's a rough one, man.
Trunks has 6 wins?
Yeah.
16.
Chris has
6,
7
yeah.
wins. So we're tied for last. We're trying to not come in last.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game.
So just letting you guys know, if we do end up tied for last by the end of these playoffs,
I'm doing a triathlon.
we're doing okay.
No, we're not doing a triathlon.
I said we
I-
should do
I
an
can't
NFL
swim.
combine, but
Nah.
Why would we do something that someone has a clear advantage in? That's stupid.
you're right. Dean would smoke me and Ortiz.
Well, I'm a
Wow.
good 5 inches shorter than the both of you, so that's pretty fair.
The tiebreaker would have to be something just as random as our bets.
No, I know. It should be a 3-point contest. I definitely think it should be a
I
3-point.
feel like that's
I-
also something that someone could have a clear advantage.
But I
in,
don't think
like,
anyone
team.
has a clear advantage. I think you guys think it's a clear advantage, and I'm the fucking massive underdog in this, and
well,
I think I'd
Ortiz
win.
is obviously the best shooter out of the 3, but it's fine. I'm okay with taking on Matt.
Well,
I'm
also, the
okay with winning it.
punishment is a group decision because I could still get less. But if we're doing 2 bets a week, I could still
That is
easily
very
get
true.
last
I know.
place.
Okay.
That's very true.
So
That's
We'll
what I said.
figure it
It's
out.
still
We're gonna
anyone's
figure
game.
out what happens
if
with
it's us 3, the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker's that.
Yes, we've agreed on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, as I said, it was still anyone's game.
Anyone's
So-
game.
Yeah, I mean,
I can come
anything
in
can
first
happen.
for all we know.
That is still very true. He's only up by 2, so it's not like it's anything crazy.
He's had the lead for what? How many weeks? A lot.
A long
Yeah, because
time.
none of us fucking hitting on. We haven't hit in fucking
haven't caught
forever,
up.
bro.
But now,
you're
now
not
we're
even
doing
hitting, though.
two
It's
bets
just-
I hit last week, bro. I'm going on a heater.
because
Wow.
now we're betting Tuesday, Friday.
I said fucking.
He has a bad week. One of
I
us has a
said
good week.
17 losses. We have 20 losses.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest.
20 losses,
I feel like almost all of my bets, especially recently, have been missing by like 1 leg.
bro. It's every.
It's
week.
killing
how
me,
it
bro.
works.
It's killing me. It just hurts. It's pain.
I think I had AD go for 24 instead of 30. I had him fucking dropping 30 like a dumbass.
I mean, 24 isn't really that close.
6 points and it was the last leg. Close enough.
I thought you were about to
Fair.
say like 25. To drop 25, that would have been brutal.
I had that think the week before with somebody else, Giannis or something.
Got it. Anyways, all right, we'll hop into the 2 series that have already played 2 games. I
Josh
feel like
Hart is good to go.
yeah, I'm not surprised at that one. He was gonna.
Breaking news: De'Aaron Fox has won the Clutch Player of the Year award.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Shout out to
Congrats.
Aaron.
It was never in doubt.
That was obvious.
Yeah.
It was never in doubt.
Showed it the
Uh,
other day too.
I guess since you brought him up, we'll actually start with that team anyways. So
Yep.
Kings beat the Warriors last night once again to go up
Like the fucking beam.
like the fucking beam. 2-0 in the series. 114-106 final last night. Oh my God, it was beautiful. I was freaking out after every shot that the Kings hit. Bro, it just makes me so happy. I want to see the Kings in the fucking final. I want to see them win it all.
I want to see them win it all so bad.
I want to say that I'm surprised that the Warriors have been coming out not so great, but I guess all season we've saw this coming.
Yeah, we have.
We've consistently saw the Warriors underperform, and we've consistently seen the Kings overperform. And maybe this is just it. It's not overperforming, underperforming. Like the Kings are just better than the
Kings
Warriors.
are here, man.
When you said overperforming, I don't agree. The Kings have been doing
But now
this.
that idea is out the window.
Well, no,
you know
they
what I mean?
overperformed relative to expectations. That's fact.
Yes, no one expected the Kings to have the best offense of all time.
Of all time.
No one expected that.
But from
pretty
beginning
hard to
to
expect that.
the end of the season, we've seen the Kings become one of the better teams in the league, top 10 teams in the league, and solidify it. So I like.
I said the Kings are going to be a tough out in the playoffs because they could outscore you on any night. You could put up 125 and still lose the game.
I'm gonna be
That's the
honest,
thing when you play the Kings.
The craziest part about last night's game is they shot the second worst they've shot all season from 3, and it wasn't even a game that they had an offensive explosion that they won. They won this game with defense, which is something that I never thought I'd be able to say about the fucking Sacramento Kings this season or in the playoffs against a team like the Warriors. They won this game off defense. I don't remember exactly what the tally was, but they forced a bunch of turnovers, like a ton of turnovers.
Especially in the first half. It was
Let's see what
disgusting.
the total turnovers were. Golden State had 20 turnovers in this game. The first quarter was one of the sloppiest performances of basketball I think I've ever seen. The Kings had
The Kings
9
too. I was
turnovers
about
in
to
the
say.
first quarter by itself, finished the game with 14. So they only had 5 for the
I'm
remainder of the game.
crying, bro. Someone named Kawhi,
Kawhi Leonard,
Leonard
I saw that.
said emo Jake Paul.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why not?
What's up, Kawhi?
What's up, Kawhi?
Apple time.
Did you see what he said post game? We'll get into that later. But anyways, did you see what he said post game after the win?
Who's that?
He had the Russ quote. He quoted Russ. Remember in the locker room how Russ said, "Yo, whether we win or we lose,
You
he's
just
like,
want to have fun.
you just want to have fun." Kawhi said that in his post game press conference.
Oh,
Just unintentionally the funniest player in the fucking. Actually, it was intentional. He knew what he was doing there. But yeah. Anyways, back to this. 14 turnovers in the game for the Kings. Only 5 after the first quarter, and their defense was phenomenal. And it was led by a guy that came off the bench, especially. I just want to give him a highlight real quick. Davion Mitchell was fucking fantastic
He was amazing.
last night. Davion Mitchell was
biggest shot of the game.
amazing. Hit multiple big shots.
Yeah.
Like the Warriors would go on a run and he was taking a pull-up mid-range jumper to stem it. It was so oh my God. I loved him coming out. So to watch that just made me so happy.
Well,
Just
right.
so happy.
Even in college, we knew he was a
Now
player
I'm so
conducive
happy.
to winning basketball. He was going to make winning plays and play team basketball and play his role. We knew that
His
this whole
nickname
time
is
he's
Off
really
Night for a reason.
getting recognition in the playoffs. So
Yeah, the reason people didn't like Davion going to the Kings was just because they had a overload of
Tyrese and
guards. It
Aaron.
wasn't the player that people didn't like. But about that game, I think game 1, like you guys said, was a lot more offensive oriented, and it was really De'Aaron Fox in the clutch. We're kind of accustomed to that now, so that wasn't really anything surprising to anyone, I don't think. But this game was more grinded out, and the Kings defense as a whole, as a team, was on full display. And I mean, that's Mike Brown. Mike Brown's a defensive minded coach for his career who just happened to lead the greatest offense of all time. But this was prime Mike Brown team defense on display. And I mean, I think the biggest adjustment in this game was Sabonis coming all the way out on the screen and rolls. And I was super impressed with Sabonis's foot speed. And yeah,
yes, I
mean,
thought the same thing.
he was beating guys to the baseline and stuff. And I mean, Klay Thompson's slow, so not really him, but he was beating Steph Curry to the baseline, cutting him off and stuff like that. And I think that was really the biggest game changer was the Warriors. Obviously, the Warriors in general struggle with getting to the basket, but Sabonis wasn't letting anyone turn the corner on the pick and rolls. And I think that was the biggest difference in the game. The Warriors are in trouble, though. The Warriors are in a lot of trouble.
I will say one thing. The series doesn't start until a team wins a game on the road.
Exactly.
Although the Kings don't have to do that. Kings don't have to do that. But that's what should have happened to this point. The Kings should have won both games at home. And now the Warriors should win both games at home. And then it should be going back to, what is it, the Golden One Center? Is that what it is, the Kings
Chase Center?
Arena?
Chase.
Kings Arena.
Oh,
Going
Kings.
back
Oh,
to Golden One, that should be a 2-2 series. If it's not, I think it's over.
Well, the Warriors have
Well,
been by a lot a better home team than road team the
Exactly.
whole year. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did win the next couple.
And
of
especially
I
Draymond
saw-
not being suspended.
I think I saw a stat that they have the third lowest percentage for an away team's record after winning a championship in NBA history.
They went 9-33 on the road.
Well,
yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
so back to what I was saying though, the Warriors are in trouble. The Kings were actually the best road team in the entire NBA this season. The Kings, for as much as we praise their fans, their home court advantage, the Kings were better on the road than they were at home. They're the best road team in the NBA. The Warriors are in a lot of trouble. Their guys are getting played off the floor. I mean, we saw last night with Jordan Poole, he was unplayable and he's injured. So, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to be like Kevin O'Connor and come out and say he's a bad basketball player because that's pretty crazy. He's a pretty solid basketball player, better than me. But even Klay Thompson can't guard. He was getting.
Oh,
The fuck was
What happened?
my mic unplugged.
No, it didn't. It was your bad.
We have the adapter.
I
But
I saw
Yeah,
a
you guys
stat for
keep
Klay
talking.
Thompson, the plus minuses last night. I forgot if it was for last night or for the series overall, the first two games. The highest was Steph Curry, I think it was at +7, and the lowest was Klay Thompson at like a -12.
yeah, Klay Thompson can't guard. He was
Yeah.
getting cooked by Harrison Barnes.
Bro, Harrison Barnes.
I mean,
Harrison Barnes was
he's-
phenomenal
Yo,
last
two
night.
posters.
Harrison Barnes.
he's
two
playing,
posters.
bro. He was dunking the ball like he had something to prove against that Warriors.
And he
team.
does have
did.
something to
He
prove.
does.
He
He
damn
does.
well
No, I
does
know he
have something
does.
to prove.
That's
And I
my
love
guy.
it.
And
Yeah.
He's guarding like he has something to prove too.
I love it. Yes.
And I know for the Warriors, we haven't seen the Warriors to their fullest potential have that game, and I fully expect that to be in Game 3 at Chase Center. But we
Agreed.
haven't seen the Kings have that game yet.
I haven't.
Keegan Murray has been a nothing in this series so far. Keegan Murray's
Yeah.
going to have a game in this series where he shoots the ball lights out.
One guy
Kev-
that's been going crazy, Malik Monk.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh my God.
and I expect Malik Monk to keep it up. That's who he is.
Yes.
That's who Malik Monk is.
That run he
He's-
went on in the second quarter.
He's him.
Amazing. I love him.
And then Kevin Huerter had a much better game too than he did.
Even
Yeah.
him though, he's
But
gonna
he could
get
play better.
right. That's
He could
the
He
thing.
shot 2
Yeah.
of 9 from 3.
Right,
He could
this-
play better.
The same way everyone's first reaction is, well, the Warriors are going to turn it up. The Kings still have another level they could reach
Exactly.
too, and that's the scary thing.
Harrison
And
Barnes didn't make a 3, 0 for 4, and he typically is a consistent 3-point shooter. Like,
yeah, in my opinion, I think that this is over. Like, I
can still see them coming
Oh,
back.
you
It's-
can't count out the Warriors, the champs.
Yeah.
But just from an analyzing basketball perspective, I don't know what I've seen in the past 2 games that shows me the Warriors could win 4 out of the next 5 games.
I just think any other team not named the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, any other team, I would say, no, they're done. But just because it is the Warriors and Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, like I still hold out hope and I still think that they have a chance to come back.
I completely agree. Yeah.
by the way, this actually made me laugh. Alex Len had a really good stretch in this game.
In both
Yes,
games, he
Alex
did.
Len
He's
had
been
a
phenomenal
very
for
good
them.
stretch. Amazing
Someone said
game.
he's the most valuable of those top 5 picks from that draft, which was really bad.
Yeah.
Anthony Bennett and
It was
Anthony Bennett.
Victor
What?
Oladipo. Who else is in that draft?
Otto Porter
Otto
and
Porter
who went 4 and 13.
Jesus Christ.
It was another big man.
Not putting my
Is
finger
that
on.
Yeah, you got no shot.
Thomas Robinson?
No.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yes, it was.
no,
I
he
don't
might
think-
be
I don't-
right.
I don't think
It was
Thomas.
Thomas Robinson.
I think it is Thomas Robinson.
I know he was a top pick. I forget.
He
if
was
it
a top
that
4
draft.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keegan only played 16 minutes in this game. Keegan Murray only played 16 because Davion and Malik Monk went fucking crazy.
Yeah, I expect Keegan Murray to have a game. I mean, Wiggins has been cool since he got back, but
Yo, he ball gamed.
yeah, he did.
He ball gamed off the side of the backboard, bro.
It was Cody Zeller.
Cody Zeller,
Who were you talking about?
Andrew Wiggins.
Thomas
I
Robinson,
don't think he was in this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different draft then.
but
oh,
Wiggins
he
has been cool. He looks honestly really good offensively,
does.
but his defense obviously a little bit
like
slow.
it looked really good against Fox in the first couple quarters. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Wiggins was
He
doing
only
it.
played 16 minutes.
Who?
Keegan Murray.
Oh yeah, I said
Yeah, Keegan Murray's gonna have a game where he doesn't come out of the game. He's gonna have a game. He's due for one.
Yeah.
But Wiggins he was alright. I don't know. I guess you're not gonna. No one's gonna look good guarding De'Aaron Fox.
No,
So
I think he looked solid. Honestly, I thought
he was
solid.
honestly. I honestly thought he
Step
was
slow.
burnt. Yeah, he was burnt toast every time. I thought he couldn't stay in front of him. And like I said, no one's gonna
Even
stay in
Gary
front of
Payton was
Fox.
getting
But
cooked by
yeah,
Fox. So
Yeah.
I mean,
but Gary Payton did a better job than Wiggins by far, in my opinion. I thought Fox
Wiggins had a hell of a game.
I
Gary
thought
Payton's
Fox.
just faster.
I thought Fox saw Wiggins on him and said, "All right, this is food every single time." Honestly,
Yeah, Gary
He
Payton.
said the same thing to Gary Payton down the stretch in the fourth. But
yeah.
no matter who was on him, he was gonna say that.
Yo, that three at the top of the key, that was fucking beautiful.
I don't know, man. I think the Warriors really are too. I don't know what other adjustments they really make.
They just gotta stop. They gotta limit turnovers. It's that simple.
Yeah, they're just playing.
That's the biggest
extremely
problem.
Sloppy.
I guess.
It's not really making
Were they-
adjustments. It's just
Steph Curry
gotta
had
play
5.
smarter.
Championship
Draymond had
teams aren't
5.
turning the ball over 20 times.
I mean, that's always been the Warriors'
That has,
Achilles
yeah,
heel.
high
They lose-
turnovers is the Warriors thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a motion-based offense. They're trying to read before the defenders.
The
get the chance to
defense just
react.
isn't the same though. They've been able to win games when the offense wasn't clicking. This Kings team, clearly you can't do that. They don't have an answer for Sabonis.
Well, the Kings are just
They-
younger and faster. That's what it is.
And Sabonis is just bigger and strong. They have no answer for Sabonis. I don't like game one. Sure, he had a bad game. Draymond did a good job, but like this game, it was on full display. They've absolutely no answer for him. They're never going to win the rebounding battle in this series. Not one game they will win the rebounding battle. So I don't know, man. And the way the Kings played defensively last night, like I believe in that. Like I think that's very, very sustained. They didn't do anything really that special defensively, but they got stops when they needed to. Their rotations were good.
Beautiful.
They played the ball screens well. So
if Sabonis
I don't
is
think you
moving-
could play better defense against the Warriors like that type of offense than the Kings did last night. Honestly,
They were switching everything. It
a
just
few times they got caught lacking, but
Yes.
like you're going to get caught lacking when there's so much movement like that once in a while. But for the most part, they were really solid.
Yeah, it was. Look, game 1 and 2 were very entertaining, though. I will say.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what it looks like when they go back to Golden State, though, because that's now Golden State needs to, I think, blow them out. I think they need to
I
blow
think they
them
will.
out in game 3.
I think
I
they
just
will.
zoned out.
Okay.
They have to blow them out in game 3. I feel like you have to make a statement. The Kings don't
They
fear
do.
you at all now.
No.
They don't fear you at all. They need a reason to be worried about you potentially winning this series now. I think the next game, I think it's a Steph Curry 40 piece at bare minimum, honestly. I think he comes out and goes crazy.
I don't even know if that's enough.
It's
You need
not.
someone
No,
to come along for the ride, man.
You've seen it this season.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
40
need-
points aren't enough.
Yeah, especially against
Especially
the Kings.
especially against this team. De'Aaron Fox can match him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the
De'Aaron
play.
Fox- and they had what? I think 9 people play yesterday. I think 6 or 7 were in double figures the other day.
Yeah.
Anyone could do it.
I mean,
The
yeah,
entire team could put up double figures.
the Golden-
One person putting up 40 is not enough when your bench is putting up 60 by itself.
They had
Mhm.
6 guys in double figures last.
Especially like because a Steph Curry 40 piece, that's not guaranteed to be a blowout. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So Steph Curry 40 piece that goes down to the wire, De'Aaron Fox is gonna match his ass in the fourth
Probably.
quarter. No matter how hot Steph Curry is in the game, De'Aaron Fox will match him in the fourth quarter.
If it's
He-
a Clay Thompson 40 piece,
Then we're
that's different.
yeah. Then they
Yeah.
win by
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Then they win by 20.
Yeah, I think those
I don't
two are
know
gonna
if
come out
Clay-
in that game, man.
I think it needs to
Clay's
be
shooting has been good.
Poole. I think it needs to be Poole, man. But it's tough because Poole's injured, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Clay isn't beating these guys off the dribble whatsoever. Like Clay was never an off the dribble type of player, but he's getting nothing off the dribble. Even when Sabonis switches on to him, he's trying to ISO Sabonis, and he is getting absolutely nowhere. He is nothing. All he has is the open shots that the offense creates for him. Can Klay Thompson score 40 points doing that? Absolutely. We've seen it time and time again. But I don't think the Kings defense is going to allow that to happen.
Yeah.
Can I see Jordan Poole at full health just getting downhill and, going at Sabonis in the pick and roll? I think that's more likely. I think a big Jordan Poole game, assuming he's healthy, is more likely than a great Klay Thompson game at this point.
What's wrong with
Fair.
Poole?
His ankle.
Yeah,
He definitely looks a step slow.
It's a
Mm.
rough.
You seen him?
situation.
He only played like he only played like 15 minutes last night, right?
It's a rough.
Yeah, something like
But-
that. Not a lot,
He made Sabonis miss that free throw though. It worked.
He did.
bro.
That shit was way short.
It worked.
Sabonis also probably couldn't
We used to do
breathe.
that shit and like the high
He
school
really looked like
basketball
such a
game.
little kid. That, and then when Draymond was hyping up the crowd, he was just standing there staring at him with the biggest smile
yeah.
on
Yo,
his face, like
that
a little
was
kid, bro.
Comedy.
Like a little
That was.
kid.
I like that Draymond did that though with the crowd. I like that.
It's corny.
Sweezy said,
I
"Y'all
mean-
lucky. I like y'all." Oh, because the Celtics are on. Watch both, bro.
Wow.
I'm sure you got two
please
Put us-
streams,
you
bro.
can put us
Bro.
on in the back.
Trunks
Man,
has
background.
Trunks has the Celtics on right now.
Got it on in the background.
Oh, you
Come on,
do?
bro.
Trunks has it on in the front ground.
The
I'm
Hawks,
the
the
front
Hawks are
ground, I
playing.
guess.
The Hawks are playing well right now. They're
Yeah,
by-
score.
They
they're
are
by
up by
10.
10.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
How many
Does
points
Trae
does
Young
Trae
have
Young
20 plus yet?
Let me check.
Um,
But yeah, I like that Draymond did that with the crowd. That he was
Wow.
hyping.
We're actually sweating our bets live on the
Yeah,
pod.
We are. This
Yeah,
is crazy.
We
are.
haven't done that before.
No.
didn't
What,
even
you like
involve
that
the Hawks.
Draymond was arguing with the crowd after
Yeah.
he curb stomped
Yeah, I did.
Sabonis' chest?
What did you like about
I
that,
Yeah,
bro?
because not the curb stomp.
He wasn't.
but him just him
Motherfucker
fighting with
turned
the
into
crowd.
Seth Rollins, bro.
I just said not the curb stomp. Just arguing with the crowd. Like that's good for the Warriors. I think. Like for the team to get
So
them hyped up.
yelling
That's
at
good for them?
12-year-old boys
Yeah.
in this
Nah,
game.
it was all
What is-
grown ass.
Is it a WWE match?
He got
Your
ejected.
image
He's not
should
getting
be.
the crowd into it. He's not in the game.
Bro, he got ejected and said, and dapped
He's
up,
away.
I
dapped
loved
up
it. I
every
loved
single
it.
person on the bench like he just hit a buzzer beater to win game
I loved
7,
it.
bro.
I don't know.
Bro,
It's so
I thought
corny,
He was
bro.
going, he was going
It's
like
corny.
this.
You know,
There's
typically-
17 Golden State fans in the arena.
You're in reality hurting your team.
I thought it was
Typically,
great.
what
That's
happens,
stupid.
honestly, when Draymond usually gets like shit like that to happen, the Warriors get like they rally, and
Yeah.
they get galvanized.
Not against
and they
the
win
Kings.
Well, you
fucking
can't do that
But
against. a
I
team
was
that
about
could
to say
score.
that De'Aaron Fox went back to that huddle and said, "We're not fucking losing this game."
He said, "That dude looks stupid."
He said, "Look at this idiot over here."
Fox went back to that huddle and said, "No, we're winning this game. Like we're not letting this happen. We're winning this game." Fox is a hell of a leader too, man.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
needs to be said. Hell of a leader. Him and Monk together is so cool.
I love it.
It's so cool to have them back
Amazing.
together again, man. The Kentucky teammates over there,
They're meant to be.
they are.
Bam is up next.
They swapped numbers right in the NBA.
It was so obvious Malik Monk was going to contribute to good basketball when he was in college. I watched him fucking give UNC 47 points, bro.
It's
That
so
was the
crazy.
craziest. thing ever.
47 of
He
them.
was
things,
really a
bro.
bum for the first couple years in his NBA
He was
career.
playing for
He was in a-
fucking
Hornets,
Michael
yeah, yeah.
He
Jordan's
was in a
team.
bad.
I know he was. No, he definitely.
Michael Jordan slapped him.
Michael Jordan did slap.
Yeah. But
All right, to the
Trae-
other
Trae Young
team-
has 5 points. I was
Okay.
gonna say
Well, so
that.
15
Bro,
more.
DeJounte has 2, shooting 1 for 5. I'm fucked.
To the other series that's currently 2-0. The game was last night as well. Final score of 9. There you are.
Do y'all hear is good in the
I
chat?
gotta take my phone off.
Oh,
Oh, Dean broke the system.
I broke this-
Dean did break the system. I will say, these two games, while obviously in the box score they look like they were blowouts, right? They really weren't. They were very close games for
They
much
were.
of this game. They weren't. How were they
That-
blowouts?
I meant. Wait, what? How did you say it? That's
I said the box
I know
score
they
says
weren't.
they were blowouts.
Yeah.
They really were not blowouts.
That's what I meant. Like they were not blowouts. Wait,
He
I don't
doesn't.
know.
He
they
doesn't
weren't
think they were
blowouts.
blowouts.
they weren't blowouts.
Long
Jesus
story short, he
fucking
does not think they were
Christ, Trincali.
blowouts.
Yeah,
Um,
I was agreeing with you.
Yeah. Brooklyn's played them well. Last night,
Brooklyn has played them well. Sorry to cut you off.
no, it's okay.
Brooklyn has played them well. It's just Philly showing why they're just a better team. They're just simply outclassing
They're
them.
more talented.
Yeah. That's all it's coming down to. It's we have a better team than you. We're going to beat you.
I've watched Brooklyn play well, but it's just not good enough for the whole 4 quarters. The Sixers just have too much to throw at them. I mean, between Joel and Harden hitting shots, it's just
It's not
and then
even them.
Maxey, and then
It's
just,
not even them. Tyrese Maxey had 33.
right.
Like that's crazy because they scored 96 as a team and Maxey had 33 of those.
Joel doesn't even have to break a sweat.
I
out
love
there.
Tyrese Maxey, bro.
He's really
Tobias
good.
had a 20 piece.
Tobias
Harden
Harris has
had
been really
8.
good.
Yes, he
The
has.
first game too.
Tobias has
Harris
been
was
very good.
which is really good.
Harden
fake for
had
them.
8.
Yeah.
And shot 3 of 13.
Typical.
But
Yep.
You didn't really
But
need
you
it.
see, he doesn't have to be the go-to guy. So if he has a bad game, it's okay. They still might
It's
win.
not okay. The team they're versing is only in the playoffs
Yes.
because they had Kyrie and KD for 25% of the
but
season.
I
That's
feel
not
like-
good enough.
I feel like
No.
I can get all the bad games out now. You're gonna play bad.
I guess, yeah, get him out now, but after this round, it's not okay. You
No,
can't be scoring 8 points
No, you
from
can't.
whatever he
I
shot from the
agree.
field.
I'll
He
take-
wasn't good.
I'll take for me to say that Brooklyn had a better shot at winning the series than the Knicks did against the Cavs. Definitely an L take on my part.
You're
That wasn't
you're
even the worst.
you're the
take
king of the
night.
worst takes, bro.
That wasn't even the worst one.
That's definitely an L take.
Team-
Now,
Do you? Yeah, let's bring it up.
Go ahead. Again, I literally wrote in the chat right after it that I
It wasn't right.
not.
after.
so
No, let's just analyze the Nets and Sixers first, and we'll get to
We'll
that
get to
when we
them when we
talk
get to
about
that.
those
that's what
plays.
I was
Yeah.
saying. Okay.
Okay. So obviously this is a mismatch. In terms of talent, it's a mismatch.
Yeah, there's not really much to analyze here. The Nets are trying their hardest. Cam Johnson, my guy, had a fucking hell of a game. but
Posted, bro. Posted.
Spencer Dinwiddie, the worst lob
Yes,
passer the sport has ever seen.
Holy
And then tries
shit.
to blame the other guy, saying they need to catch it. I'm really slowly.
disliking Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
me too.
I tried to have his back, man, but
Kyle
he's just
Kuzma
not
changed him,
being
bro.
shitty.
yeah,
Kyle Kuzma changed him.
Being shitty.
yeah.
Rent
Oh
free in his
my
head.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much.
It's
to
also
really go
really
over
pissing
here.
me off that Cam Thomas isn't getting any burn, bro.
That is crazy.
It just
Doesn't make any sense.
doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
And then I think about it, and then it's like, all right, well, sometimes he doesn't contribute to winning basketball because the defense and the playmaking. But then you go back to the regular season, the dude only gets a chance to play when the only chance you have of winning is him scoring 50 points.
Yeah.
He never gets a chance to play where he gets to play within a role so he could work on his defense or his playmaking. So how is your young talent going to improve on the things outside of scoring if he never has a
Never
chance
really
to do
gets the
so?
opportunity. Yeah.
They're wasting it. Fucking makes me mad because he's such a talented basketball player, bro. And he just needs to put the small things together, but he's not gonna do it if he doesn't get the opportunity.
there were clear times in both games where they needed a spark plug, where their
Yes.
offense ran flat.
Oh my
Right.
God.
There was nothing left from the starters to give you, and a guy like Cam Thomas would have been perfect to give you
he
at
could-
least one,
just
two
give him a
buckets.
chance.
Even if he was
right.
shooting 0 for 10, bro,
Right.
at least you have
Something.
him like
Something.
maybe in the off chance that he does get hot.
Because that
You
Nets
have him
that Nets
running,
team
getting
isn't
the
good
motion.
enough to
That's what you need to do. Because
sustain the whole.
I
game.
bet he plays at one point in the series later when it's completely over, and then
I don't know.
Makes
I
a
mean, he
couple
played
shots.
game one,
Yeah.
like when they emptied the bench.
Yeah.
exactly.
But
But
that's
he's not
that's
an
it.
empty the bench role type guy.
No,
That's not him. He's
That's not his.
he
His
is
role
him.
is not a bench warmer. I agree.
It just
At the end of the game,
frustrates
Royce
me.
O'Neal was guarding Joel, so that was interesting. That was interesting. 6'4" Royce O'Neal guarding 7-foot Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I mean,
We
there,
love to see it.
but other than that, there's nothing really to analyze here from the Sixers.
It's just
No.
They aren't
PJ
what I
Tucker looks
expected.
washed.
He does.
The Sixers aren't doing anything to move me and think like, wow, this team can win the title. But
agree.
they also don't have to against the team they're playing. So
I gotta say, B-ball Paul, man.
Paul
B-ball
he's been
Paul
good.
looks good. He looks good. Jaden McDaniels and PJ Tucker though have been nothings on offense, and that cannot stay throughout the entirety of these playoffs if they want to win games, because those are the two best defensive players in terms of perimeter defense. Even though PJ Tucker ain't all that anymore,
They're also obviously gonna need Harden. to
aside
step
from
up,
DeAnthony Melton.
but
But
that's
yeah,
obvious though.
Harden's gonna need to step the fuck
Yeah.
up. This doesn't look like an NBA Finals team, as you said,
No.
Chris. But yeah, they don't really need to be right now. Sorry to the Sixers fans if there are people watching. There's not much to say about this whole series right now. They're outclassed. Brooklyn's outclassed. All right, the next series that we have, you know what? We'll move on to the team that's going to be playing in about probably 10 minutes or so. We'll talk about the Celtics Hawks in a bit, but the Knicks, big win.
was
Obviously
beautiful.
against the Cavs. What was the final score? What was it?
101.
101-97.
yes.
Yeah, 101-97. Hell of a win. Josh Hart MVP.
Yeah.
Simple. Do you wanna start
He's
off?
playing tonight,
by
which is
talking
a
about
good
what I
sign
said?
for us.
what was that?
I said Josh Hart is playing tonight, which
Yeah.
is a good
With a
sign for
sprained
us.
ankle though.
It's all right. If anyone could do it, it's him.
He is a dog.
So
not worried.
last night in our group chat, we were talking about the Knicks. We were talking about Julius Randle. and how Julius Randle isn't conducive to winning basketball and such and whatever. And Matt compared him to Russell Westbrook in that regard.
I said he's a bigger Russell Westbrook.
And then
And then Matt proceeded to go on and say that Russell Westbrook was a better basketball player than Julius Randle in a vacuum.
And then I literally right after that, like 10 minutes after that, said, "Wait, nah, that's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie."
No,
That's-
but you stood on it for like a few minutes. You tried to defend yourself.
All four of
against
us said something like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
I
You're
did
like,
not
"No."
try to defend myself because I was not on my phone. And then once I went back on my phone, I honestly didn't even read what you guys said to me, and I straight up said, "Actually, that's kind of crazy."
Mhm.
I don't
Like
agree with
Cap.
that.
But to even have that thought in the first place,
That's
Matthew.
such a dumb.
Julius Randle has
because
played
he
at an
hates
all
him.
NBA level 2 out of the last 3 years. Yes. And Russell Westbrook has been doo-doo water.
He didn't
Not
call him
in all-
Russell Westbrook.
Look,
That-
time out. Here's my thing. Yes, Julius Randle has definitely played an all NBA level. And look, I'm not comparing him to Russell Westbrook anymore because that's fucking crazy. Even though Russ just helped them win a playoff game.
And Julius Randle didn't
No,
drop 19 and
obviously
10.
not. Nope.
Like what?
I'll give Randle his credit, but once again, shot 35% from the field. Obviously, Russ shot way worse. So again,
yeah, 3 for 20 to be exact.
look, I'm guessing it. It was 3 for 19.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, I'm gassing it up. Obviously, I'm not comparing the two players. No. Obviously, Julius Randle is the better player. But my thing is, Julius Randle has far too many plays and leaves far too much to be desired. Where I just sit there, look at my TV, and think he's gonna be the fucking reason that we lose this game. And it almost happened because he was taking garbage shot after garbage shot and turning the ball over. His defense was very good. I will give him one thing. He played phenomenal defense in this game and rebounded the shit out of the ball. But offensively, I hate when he has the fucking ball in his hands because it never usually ends well, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. If he proves me wrong this series, I'll be more than happy to come on here and say that Julius Randle helped us win a playoff series.
So what's your outlook on the rest of the series?
I think tonight we're going to watch Julius Randle burst into fucking flames and not in a good way. He's going to lose us this game tonight.
you're predicting a player on your favorite team
Is going to lose us a game tonight. Yes.
You're a dick.
It's exactly what I'm predicting.
You're a dick.
I think he's going to end this game getting absolutely
You're not a real-
demolished
you're not
by
a real
Evan.
fan.
I am a
bro.
real
not.
fan. I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
Julius Randle has played really well this season,
I'm not disagreeing with that.
and he played real solid last game. He didn't shoot the ball great. He had a clutch
First
rebound.
half, he played
He had
really
a
good.
double-double in a playoff game
Yeah.
on the road. I'll take that 10 out of 10 times.
He had a very good first half. Then second half, offensively, it was very shaky. But defensively, he was doing his thing.
Give me 20 and
End
10
of the
from
game,
Julius.
he secured the dub for us
all
with that
day
rebound. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just
If that's bad, if that's crashing and burning, give me crashing and
no.
burning.
I'm saying this is the game that he's going to cost us.
But even with that, I think guys like IQ who dropped 3 last game are going to play better.
Bro,
Quentin Grimes dropped
I
5 is going to play
agree.
better. Victor Robinson who had
That's the
6 is going to play
thing.
better. RJ who had
Yeah.
7 is going to play better. All these
Okay,
every
and the
single
same
guy.
can be
all of
said for the
that,
Cavaliers,
And then
though.
and
But
Donovan
no.
Mitchell also dropped 38.
Bro,
and we
he
still won.
dropped that.
But the guys on the
obviously, but he
Cavs are
took
not the
30
same.
shots.
No, but
What do you mean they're not the same? You have Darius Garland. Darius Garland's going to play better than he did. Evan Mobley is going to play better than he did.
The man's
You're
getting
acting-
babied
time
by
out.
But we're
Julius
not
Time out.
acting like
But
Randle.
you're
Cedi
acting-
Osman, Karis LeVert, and Isaac Okoro are really
Brother,
going to will
you
us to
just
victory.
said Quentin Grimes is going to
and
be
Quentin
better.
Grimes is better than those people.
Quentin Grimes isn't better than Evan Mobley. Quentin Grimes isn't
I didn't
better
say
than
Evan
Darius
Mobley.
Garland.
You said Evan
But
Mobley.
that's the second and third best players on this fucking team. I expect
Quentin Grimes
them
is
to be
not the
better.
second and third best player in the fucking Knicks.
Oh my God. Exactly my point. If the second and third best players are better than they were in the
I'm
first game.
crying, bro. This dude comment. T-Law edits NG. I don't know who you are, but thank you for popping out. We appreciate you. But he said the headphones is doing the orange curly hair dude wrong. The headphones.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Kind of make like a little cut. There.
My bad. Continue.
You're good. You're good.
Actually, we need Jared Allen first basket
I-
right now.
Oh, do
We need it.
I think that the Knicks' best 2 players can go toe-to-toe with the Cavs' 2 best players, and the Knicks' role players are better than the Cavs' role players.
I disagree.
Straight up.
I agree with that.
I just think Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are better basketball players than anyone else we have
I
on
think-
the team after the top 2.
But
I think that
if you do if you do Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and then whoever you want to put as the Cavs next to,
Yeah.
the Knicks
the Knicks.
next.
It's
four,
pretty
right.
much
So that's
next
what
five.
The Knicks win
right.
it.
So
Yeah,
that's
the
what.
Knicks win it for the next 5-6
So
guys.
Dean's
Yeah.
point is the
But
Knicks role
Donovan
players
Mitchell's
are
the
better.
best player in the series.
That's
I don't
fine.
think
I'm not
anyone's
arguing.
arguing with
That's
that.
I'd say the
But I'm
second,
saying
Jalen
that
Brunson
Jalen
can match
second best player,
him.
can
Jalen
go
Brunson.
toe to toe with
Second
him.
best player is Jalen Brunson
Okay.
right now.
The Cavs won the jump ball. Please, Jared Allen.
Oh shit!
Are
It
the
started.
If I'm right, that's crazy.
What is that? Put that in the middle, bro.
Anyways,
Okay. All right. Anyways, enough. The Cavs are going to make some adjustments. I expect that to happen. Knicks just have to be better. I think we still have to be
We will
better
be. It's
next
fine.
game. It's not that we could just this
Bro,
game we need to be better.
Half
too.
our team played terribly, and we still won a game on the road.
I agree.
It's amazing. We're good. That's it.
I hope so, man.
We're gonna be better.
I hope so.
It's okay.
I just think we like maybe not on paper, like in terms of matchups, but when you watch the Knicks and the Cavs play on the court, we have been the better team all season long. All season long.
I hope it comes to fruition, man.
Consistently.
I hope I'm wrong. I
do
do.
too.
Honest to God, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I will be. So
Anyway, we'll be there Friday night.
we will be there.
Game
Friday night.
3.
Us three will
it
be
was
there
Jalen Brunson.
Friday night. Oh,
Sorry, bro.
It's all
Cavs
right.
didn't score
You're a
first
ahead of us.
first time down.
No,
Damn.
that's why I said it was
Because
Jalen.
their
Brunson.
ass.
Who missed the shot?
Isaac Okoro was bumming us.
They let Isaac Okoro take the first shot. They're
That's where they fucked
clip.
up.
clip.
That's where they fucked up.
Like a
all right.
dumbass layup.
So the next series that we could cover, another game that's being played right now, actually, the Celtics Hawks. I think it's a talent mismatch,
It is.
Once again.
The Hawks were just
Yeah.
up 10 in game 2.
and the Celtics are now winning, right?
Yeah, they are now winning. So Malcolm Brogdon hit a half-court shot. It was crazy. But then coming back in the second quarter just now, Onyeka Okongwu just murdered.
Yo, he needs to get more
Malcolm
minutes,
Brogdon.
bro.
He just murdered him. He blocked the shit out of him.
He needs to get more minutes, bro. He's a good player.
We spoke
What?
about this. There was a thing on Twitter that showed NBA players voting on the most overrated player in the league, and it was Trae Young.
Yep.
It was Trae Young, and I don't know. I kind of agree with the NBA players
Wow. Why?
That is wow.
because the way he plays, like again, we bring up the same philosophy of basketball every single time we talk about basketball. I feel like every show, these little point guards, 6 foot, don't play defense. He's not gonna be the best player in the team on a championship team. It's just not gonna work.
Look, I don't think Trey is incredibly overrated at this point. I kind of think he's becoming a little bit
He's
underrated more so than
Becoming
I
so
agree.
underrated.
But I guess to players, I can kind of see where it's coming from because his media coverage is more than the normal.
Bro,
Star.
he averaged fucking 26 and 10 on not the worst efficiency, not
No,
good
no, no.
efficiency either. He led the league in total assists for the second straight year. He's not going to get a sniff for not even a
All
look, not even a
NBA, yeah.
glance at All NBA.
No.
Not even a glance. How could he be overrated?
Yeah, no, I agree. But look, if the players said it, so it's not even like we're saying this.
I just
the
don't know
players-
what's overrated about him. It's not like he's getting some recognition that he shouldn't be getting. He's still a good player who puts up good stats, who also wasn't in a great situation for 75% of the season.
I agree.
It still isn't the greatest situation. He at least has a coach who's competent of coaching basketball now, but
That sucks because like I feel like they have a good team.
I was gonna
honestly.
say they have talent on
They
the
have
roster.
talent.
What went wrong?
the coach, the
yeah.
coach was horrible.
I think they're gonna be good next season.
I
really
agree.
do.
They
I
made a
agree.
run. They were down 30 at half in game 1, and they definitely made it close. And
Mhm.
they made it close with Trey playing off the ball and DeJounte handling the ball. And that's
Yes.
what it's supposed to look like. That's what DeJounte Murray was brought in to do. I mean, what's his name? I'm blanking. Why am I blanking on this dude's name?
What
Johnson.
Jalen?
Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's been really, really good for them as the season's gone on. Like you said, Onyeka's been really good for them.
Mhm.
AJ Griffin had a good rookie year. He's going to be in the rotation next year.
Yes.
To me, it's very clear and simple that DeAndre Hunter and John Collins look like the odd men out.
They do. John
It's-
Collins more for sure.
DeAndre Hunter doesn't do anything, honestly. He just exists. Especially in that game 1. The idea of DeAndre Hunter is so much better than actual DeAndre Hunter.
That's
But
fair.
he don't
He
do
is
nothing.
one of
That
those
is fair.
players.
Jalen
yes.
Brown hit him with a Euro step and the man looked lost.
Yo, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum looked fucking crazy in that first half too.
I mean, we can't really take much away from this because the Celtics are my pick to win the title. I think the Celtics are the best team in basketball.
Derek White is also phenomenal.
Right, a team that was in the play-in. I'm not if they get swept by, like I said, the team that I think is the best team in basketball, what am I gonna analyze from that? And if any team is going to make Trae Young not look good, it is the Boston Celtics. So again. Yeah, I put stock into it because it will be 2 years in a row where Trae Young had playoff sinkers, we want to say, but it's 2 years in a row where Trae Young had the worst possible matchups he could possibly have. Yeah. So I expect that, the Hawks, I wouldn't be shocked if they get swept. I
agree.
They're toast. They have no chance of winning the series, but I'm not overreacting. If I'm a Hawks fan, I'm not ready to trade Trae Young. I'll tell you that much.
This is everything you want to see from Boston, though. Everything. Game 1 was everything you wanted to see from Boston. It's what you expect, but not that bad. 30 at half was wild.
That was wild.
30 at half was.
You don't like to see that run for the Hawks come back,
but yeah, exactly, yeah. But I think they took their foot off the gas a little bit there in Boston. But yeah, I mean that team is unfucking believable. They're probably the best roster in the entire NBA. But yeah, it's a sweep. Everyone expects it to be a sweep, and if it's not a sweep, it'll be a gentleman's sweep. So. Moving on from that to another series that we actually thought would be a sweep. But now the superstar is potentially injured. And that's the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero also broke his hand and shot with a broken hand.
That was crazy. The commentator said,
it looked like it went in.
It did. He was in the corner like this, and all of a sudden,
he said, fuck it.
I mean, he was open.
Wait, that shit didn't go in?
No.
Are you short? No, yeah.
I'm so dead.
Someone
looks like
posted and said, they said he made the shot with the broken hand, and that shit definitely looked like it went in. Wow, that's crazy.
It was short, the perfect angle where it hit the net, and Bam just caught it later right back up.
5 quick points for Julius Randle.
There we go.
Just saying.
Mitchell Robinson block.
But yeah,
I think Giannis will be fine. Yeah,
the next 4 will be a sweep.
I think Giannis will be fine. It's a great sign to see Chris Middleton have the game he had.
I was about to say that.
Great sign. Drew Holiday though, hopefully he gets his shooting splits together because
he had 16 assists though.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
The conversation with Drew Holiday has always been he shoots like shit come playoff time. Yeah. So. Hope we see a good Drew Holiday playoff run, but
so how's Giannis doing? Is he's coming back?
I'm pretty sure he's playing.
He will. He stayed in the game. Came back twice and kept playing.
It's Giannis. He's superhuman.
The reports yesterday were that he's gonna be most likely playing in game 2. So I'm expecting him to play in game 2. I'm hoping he's okay and that it was just a minor little thing, because those could be annoying as fuck, especially the day of, and the day after. But I'm hoping Giannis is good by game 2. I don't want any stars missing the playoffs at all or missing significant games because I want the best possible playoffs right now, and that seems like what we're gonna get.
So far, it's been that.
I mean, this is the most parity in the NBA that we've seen in years.
Yes,
these games have been electric, bro. Electric.
It truly feels like there's more than 3 teams that can win the title, which it hasn't been.
You know what I love?
More than 3,
bro. Stan Van Gundy. By far my favorite commentator.
Bro, he says one line over and over and over.
He does sometimes repeat himself, but bro, I think he did March Madness too. I think he's a phenomenal commentator.
No, my favorite thing. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying when it comes to Stan the Man, when it comes to commentating, he gets very in depth with all of his calls.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah. As in she's showing the game from the basketball standpoint. Well,
of a coach.
Yeah, the coach standpoint.
Yeah,
always from a basketball standpoint.
From a basketball standpoint,
they're playing the sport.
I remember him
from a football.
He was commentating the Suns versus the Clippers, and he at least 55 times
about
he was
Devin Booker's defense, bro.
I know. Just that. He was like, "Yo, Kawhi and Kevin Durant are guarding each other on every possession." He's like, "This is what I love about man."
But he's right.
He's right. He's like, "This is what I came to see." He's like,
"That's box office."
That's the thing. Stan Van called that game, and then we had the fucking 10:30 melatonin game that Gus Johnson called, bro. Bro, I fell asleep 4 minutes into the game, bro. That shit was awful. That shit was awful. But What series were we just talking about? The Bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can move on. From
Bucks and
that.
5, Bucks and 6,
Yeah,
whatever. He'd
yeah.
have no chance.
Look, we were just
Sorry,
talking
Jimmy
about
Butler.
we were just talking
Sorry,
about one
Jimmy.
injured star. We could talk about another injured
That
star
was
now.
so good, bro. I was gonna do that shit, but good job.
That's a
We
good.
both saw it. We both saw the opportunity.
That's right. I had to make up for my
I know.
fuck up earlier today.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that being John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies obviously losing to the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1 by a score of 128 to 112. Our Lakers, well, not my Lakers. Shout out Christian Jaimo, man.
Our Lakers.
Christian Jaimo's LeBron and Lakers.
Christian is the best, bro.
So
Me and Christian
he's such
are
a
always
good
going at
The
like
fact that
talking
we
on
haven't
Twitter,
had that
bro.
man
I
on the
love
show
We
Christian.
yet.
spoke to him. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We spoke to him. He's coming on very soon. So he's open to coming on at least. But yeah,
Well, he has to. It's playoff time.
Yeah, we need him.
especially for LeBron time.
We need him.
Especially for LeBron time.
Excited to hear what you guys have to say about this game.
LeBron was mid.
He was mid, and it's just LeBron's always kind of mid in game ones, so I'm not too worried about it.
It's crazy because he had a fucking
Yeah, it's
he had a stupid stat
It's
line
just-
too.
LeBron. but-
Um,
I wouldn't be worried about it until game 2 comes around with LeBron.
if
Other
Ja's really hurt, that's rough.
if
Ja's
hurt,
really
it's-
hurt.
it's
I-
over.
Series over.
And he
Series
says he
over.
can't move
over.
his hand that much.
If
I know.
Ja's hurt,
I don't
it's
think he's gonna play
Lakers in 5.
Him, Brandon
like,
Clark being out.
Worst case scenario.
Like there, it's clip.
Especially without Steve.
Oh, Graham says hi. What's
Oh,
up,
hey,
Graham?
Hi.
Hey, Graham.
I know Susie says update. Derek White's very good at basketball. Thank you
Yes,
for the
Derek-
update.
Derek White is
Thanks a
very
lot.
good at basketball.
Is that AU?
There's a lot that I have to
Super.
say, but at the same time, it's not that much. Like
I mean,
Rui
same.
was great,
Rui had a great game.
Oh,
wasn't
Rui's
missing.
great.
That's
So-
not going
saw
to
what
No,
happen.
yeah, but
Desmond
that's
Bane
what Desmond
said.
Bane was saying.
That was
He
their
goes,
game plan.
That was
Yes.
our game plan was to let him shoot.
No
Let's see if he
offense.
does it again Wednesday.
Has
No
the, had the
offense.
Bro, I
greatest
hate
game
that
of
he
his
said that.
had the greatest game of his life.
Man's talking
See
like
if he does it again.
he's like a vet, like won everything in his career.
It's the Grizzlies'
What do you mean?
mindset. That's the energy they've been showing.
They
all season.
want people
They're
to
the
hate
villain.
them.
They're the villain.
yeah.
They want
That's
people
true.
to hate them.
They're fine being the cornballs of the NBA.
Look, I gotta give credit where it's due.
I like the Grizzlies.
They're a great team, but
They are.
they're missing a lot of key pieces.
Mhm.
And especially
It's
if
hurting
Ja's down, obviously that's gonna fuck them. The Lakers controlled the boards, and that
That's
we
a
knew
big,
was
that's
gonna
a big
happen.
thing without Steven Adams and Brandon Clark. Both of them is
Jaren
huge.
was phenomenal.
Jaren went crazy.
Um,
Braun couldn't guard him.
AD was the best
So bad.
player on the court and barely scored for
he
much of that
yeah,
game.
He should have been.
Austin Reeves is him, as he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, aside from that,
Did
you
you
know,
see him LeBron flex? He said
Yeah.
yes, when he
Bro,
bodied
Austin Reeves really
Dylan
is
Brooks,
a
yeah.
good basketball player. Like this is him.
He's
That's
definitely
what
really
I'm
good.
saying.
Like this is
I mean,
him. Like
LeBron
it's not a
also-
fluke
LeBron
anymore.
also said it.
Yeah.
bro. I'm just saying, I came on this podcast when that whole third.
I still don't believe you could be a good basketball player without being the third best player on a
but
championship
I think
team.
Yeah,
he's more
I
than
still don't
capable of
think-
being that third best player for
I
this
guess,
team.
but I don't
Maybe
think,
he could grow into that, but right now, like
If they
I
now,
think
win,
right
I don't
now
think-
he is that type.
if
of
they
player.
win, I don't think it's him being the third best
it'll
player
be
on
like
the
a
team.
3 ABC thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Rui's going to be
It's-
doing this.
I think it's going to be.
I think if they win, it's because
It's going to be
D'Lo is the
LeBron,
third best
AD,
player.
and role players. That's
Okay,
how it's going to be.
they got a squad there now. They have a
do,
lot
yeah.
of players that can create their own shot too
Mhm.
now, which is big. They
They
needed
can
that.
create them.
Bro,
They can't
it's
make 'em.
crazy. That's not true at all. Austin Reeves did it. Austin Reeves closed the game.
He did.
LeBron literally was off the ball and was okay with it. Like the end of that game, LeBron did not take that ball at all. He stood
I mean,
there
he barely
ready.
took the ball the
stood
whole
there
game.
ready to catch and shoot. He was there ready to catch and shoot.
Who's in that
And he
ball
let
game?
Austin Reeves play on the ball and run a pick and roll with Anthony Davis to win that game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Shout out Austin Reeves for closing that thing. I love that man. I really do. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna
He
get
is,
fucking
yeah.
paid this
The
offseason.
Lakers have to pay him.
Oh,
They're
bro.
better.
if they don't, their fan base is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Not too many thoughts on this. It was a close game throughout. The box score lies a little bit in terms of the final score. It was a 16. It ended with a 16-point game, but
They went on
It
like
was-
a 12 overrun in the last minute.
because they just kept dunking the
Yeah.
ball.
They're
on the
cherry
fast break.
picking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys said pretty much everything. Definitely Lakers in 5 if Ja misses. Honestly, even if Ja like isn't was shooting around today with only his left hand. So I think Ja's pretty injured, which
He's
is a sad
cooked,
story.
as the
But
kids would say.
You got D'Angelo Russell had the best playoff game of his
well,
career.
yeah,
he had a good game.
that-
He had a
so
really good game. We didn't really mention
in
that.
my opinion, this was the best game the Lakers have played since the trade deadline. Which you could look at it in two ways. The Lakers are getting hot at the right time. It's only up from here. They haven't even reached their fullest potential yet. Or you could look at it like, this is the best game the Lakers have played since the trade deadline. I don't expect this shit to continue. Now, everything I'm going to say is assuming Ja is healthy. We're going to, because,
That's fair.
Following.
right? That's what I'm going to, because if Ja isn't healthy, like I said, it's
All
Raps,
bets are-
Lakers, and 5.
yeah.
It was a 4-point game when Ja went down. Like you guys said, the Lakers, as we all could have expected, dominated on the boards. Anthony Davis looked generational as a defender.
Yes, he did.
But I loved the Grizzlies' second half game plan. I think in the first half, they were just kind of playing basketball, and playing basketball led them to attacking Anthony Davis. And he had 5 blocks in the first half.
He ended with
So they kind of realized, let's not go at him. So they adjusted, and the game plan was to get Jaren Jackson as many switches as you could possibly get. And every time Anthony Davis switched off of Jaren Jackson made the Lakers pay. And I thought that is something that could be sustainable for a series.
LeBron couldn't hold him. Bro.
Right. I think Jaren Jackson, he played great. You may say that was an outlier. I don't think so. I think Jaren's been doing that all year on the offensive end. Jaren's been spectacular, and he's been making teams pay for the mismatches. I thought Ja was shaky when he was playing, but there was a stretch where Ja went for 8 points within 50 seconds, which Ja is more than capable of. Desmond Bane and Dylan Brooks, I thought were very, very good as complementary pieces, especially Desmond Bane. I love Desmond Bane, bro. His ability to be a secondary creator, I think, is vastly improved. It just improves and improves. I was very impressed with him as a passer in the pick and roll. The problem to me for the Grizzlies was the other minutes. And I think we all knew this was going to be a problem, but I mean, having Santi Aldama run backup 5 for you is a problem. And not only that, but having Santi Aldama run backup 5 for you, and then having him isolate against Anthony Davis is a problem. Even David Roddy got minutes in this game, which is a problem. And those guys weren't horrible, though.
Aldama hit a couple twos.
Yeah, they held their own. I honestly, as sad as it sounds, because he's such a great player, the problem was the Tyus Jones minutes. Tyus Jones got hunted time and time again on defense. So I think, again, assuming full health, if the Lakers did win the series, that's where they would win the series.
Wow, Karis LeVert just did something. He hit a 3.
Yeah, I saw that. But if the Lakers were going to win the series, that's where they would. That's where they would win the series, is attacking Tyus Jones, because that's where Austin Reeves closed out the game. He was just putting Tyus Jones in pick and roll every time, and he was cooking him. I thought Ja was fine defensively in that game, honestly. I think Ja gets labeled as a bad defender. Ja can make up for his bad defense because Ja has Slenderman arms.
Yes.
So Ja, if he's a step behind, he at least has long arms. Tyus Jones is just flat out small. So if Tyus Jones is a step behind, he's cooked.
And Ja's incredibly athletic.
Yeah.
Like freakishly athletic.
I mean, from the looks of it, though, from the looks of the game, like I said, the Lakers, in my opinion, played the best game they've played since the trade deadline. I thought it was shaping up to be a legendary series. Nothing from that game told me, oh, yeah, the Lakers are, besides the Ja injury, obviously, but nothing from that game told me, oh, yeah, the Lakers are most definitely winning that series. If Ja wasn't hurt, that wasn't a game where it would make me waver off my Grizzlies picks. Like, to compare to, like, the Knicks-Cavs series, that game one where the Knicks won, I feel very shaky about my Cavs pick. But in terms of the Lakers-Grizzlies, again, assuming Ja was healthy, I wasn't really that shaky. I thought the Grizzlies played them really well and could have easily won that game. Yeah,
I feel like the only pick I feel to this point iffy on was my Warriors pick, and that was about all.
It sucks the Ja injury, man, because that game was
phenomenal game,
electric. And those Memphis fans, it's the same thing as Sacramento. Those Memphis fans are electric, bro. And one thing, I was talking to Ortiz about this. The court and jersey combinations matter for the atmosphere of watch.
And
because
the aesthetic.
yeah, because like watching the Cavs Knicks, like I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it, bro.
I don't mind that
Look at
combination.
The uniform.
I like the Knicks on the
I just don't
court.
like the Cavs.
and the court. Yeah, I'm just not feeling
yeah,
it
the
looking
Cavs
at
have
the
very
TV.
odd
But the
color contrast.
Grizzlies with all the light blue and navy blue, I'm
So
feeling
nice.
that.
So
The Kings with all the
Oh,
purple
yeah,
and
like-
black,
yeah.
I'm feeling it.
I don't know,
The
I always
Suns
like
with the
Cavs stuff,
orange and
though.
purple, I'm feeling it. But the Cavs, I'm just not feeling it,
The
man.
Knicks are wearing their black jerseys tonight. So those
They
are
wore
cool.
those in game 1 too. The Knicks jerseys are fine. I just mean because
The
it's
home ambiance.
it's the court mixed in with the team colors because that's what all the fans are wearing. They all have the playoff shirts, and I'm just not feeling it with the Cavs,
Yeah.
man.
Sleazy has another update for us.
That Austin Reeves fourth quarter stretch was like blowing my mind. Yeah, it felt like a fever
Amazing.
dream.
It was fucking fantastic.
DeJounte Murray has been the Hawks' best player this series, and it's not close. Yeah.
Fair take.
All right. So this is a quick one, and then we'll get into the one that kind of surprised me. Timberwolves Nuggets did not surprise me at all. Exactly
I
what I
don't think
expected.
anybody's surprised.
That's
yeah.
not true because Trincali said that there was legit potential for an upset, by the way.
for the
I
series.
said
In which
no.
series?
I said
You said you could absolutely see the Timberwolves beating the Nuggets.
That's
I said I wouldn't be surprised if the Timberwolves make this a series and it goes 6. That's
no,
word
you
for
said
word
you could
what I
see the-
said.
No, no, no.
That
no,
is
no, no,
word.
no, no.
Look on the podcast.
You don't
That's
get to
word
do that
for
because it
word.
wasn't just on the podcast.
That's word for
You
word. What I
don't
said.
get on the podcast.
I never said the Timberwolves can beat the Nuggets.
You've quite literally said that on
I'll
multiple different
I'll
occasions.
defend you. I don't think the Timberwolves play that bad combined with the Nuggets defense play that good for another game in the series.
I
Can the
agree.
Nuggets still sweep them? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think that was such an outlier of a game. The
That's bad.
Here's
Nuggets,
my thing.
the Nuggets defense was good, and respect to them, and because we all shit on the Nuggets defense. The Nuggets defense was on fucking crack cocaine.
But the
And
thing is, they have personnel to do that.
Ooh.
Like we don't realize that.
Sleazy brings up a good point. He remembers what you said.
Me?
Yeah.
You.
he said that they can make it interesting, which is take it 6. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think
there
the Nuggets
is-
defense isn't like that. Not like that.
Not
though.
like that.
They fucking dick them down defensively.
But there is personnel here that can be good on defense. One lock the fuck in. I mean, Michael Portage, obviously no, but he can be an average defender if he's locked in. His only issue is the fact of he
He's
doesn't
not-
really give a fuck on defense.
Yeah,
half the
we
time.
got
because
it's
he's-
playoff time now, so we got to stop with the if he's locked in. It's either
Exactly.
at this point, it's either guys are good at defense or they're not.
Yeah, and
Michael Porter
Michael
Jr.
Porter Jr. looked solid on defense.
He did.
Aaron Gordon, very good defender. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green has been a decent defender throughout his career. Christian Brown, also a guy
That's
that's
my
come into
guy.
the league and been solid on defense. So I think there's a lot of guys here that can be very solid on defense. Yes, Jokic is the one guy that maybe we can question. Jamal Murray, another guy maybe we can question. But when Jamal's giving you 24, 8, and 8 in his first game back in the playoffs, I'm not going to really question his
Well,
defense.
those two are their best players. So
Jokic only had 13. He only played 28 minutes. I
Fouled
mean,
out,
yes,
which
he
is
did. He
definitely a
fouled out late.
concern.
He fouled out late. Yes, I forgot about that.
Which is definitely a concern because I expect that to be a trend in this series.
They have two bigs.
Yeah, they're not going to stop going at him. And I think to your point about the Nuggets personnel, the Nuggets personnel to me is still iffy. The team defense as a whole is iffy to me.
Mhm.
But if the Nuggets personnel is going to excel in any series, it's this one because Cat has tended to struggle against smaller guys, and
Yep.
Aaron Gordon is the smaller guy that you want guarding Karl Anthony
Agreed.
Towns. Cat was garbage. He was garbage.
Just bad.
He was garbage. Anthony Edwards wasn't good either.
No, he was
Rudy
not.
was missing bunnies. Like the Timberwolves were just god awful in this game. So I definitely expect game 2 to be a closer game. I still think Nuggets in 5. That was my pick. I might have even said Nuggets in 4
I think
on
I
the
said
podcast.
Nuggets in 4. I
Yeah,
think I said Nuggets in 4. But yeah, I think it's gonna
because
be
we
that
didn't
way.
know who they were playing
Yeah.
when we did the podcast, and I think my
I
words
might have
might have
said
been Nuggets
5
in
against
4 no matter
T-Wolves.
what.
I might have said 5 against
But-
T-Wolves and 4 against Thunder.
I expect the games to be better though. I think we're gonna get some good games out of this series. There has to be a game where Ann and Cat are going at the same time, and in that case, I think it'll be a good game. But
we haven't seen it in a while.
yeah, other than that, that game was atrocious.
Honestly, from the worst game of the playoffs probably to, in my opinion, probably the best game of the playoffs, and that's the Suns and the Clippers. What a
Arguably.
fucking game.
What a game. It was
Um,
beautiful.
what a game.
So happy
Kawhi
the Clippers
was
won it.
everything
Kawhi,
you could have asked for
I've-
and more.
yeah. I've always been the one to root against Kawhi, and I saw myself saying, "Let's go, Kawhi," and I hated it because I want them to win so bad.
By the way, most of you guys hate Kawhi because he is my favorite player.
No, we just hate you.
And Kawhi.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, you guys hate on Kawhi because he's my favorite player. But if Kawhi somehow, some way pulls this off and wins this series, the Kawhi agenda for best player in the world is back on. And I will be on this podcast saying that over and over and over again. And you guys will root so hard against Kawhi next round.
Absolutely not.
So if Kawhi
Best
wins
player's the
this
best.
wins this
Grizzlies.
series,
By himself.
but
Pretty much.
Jokic wins the finals, you're gonna come on here and say Kawhi's the best player in the league?
You're crazy.
What a hypothetical.
Well, because Kawhi would lose to Jokic in the next round if
Yeah.
in that hypothetical.
It does depend. Like if Kawhi's averaging like 35 for the Nuggets series and Paul George just looks like a shell of himself and the Clippers fall apart again, then like I don't know.
And it's not
tough.
Kawhi's fault.
If Jokic wins the finals, I feel like it's a done deal. Like I'm gonna have to say Jokic is the best player in the world. Like it's a done deal. Just like if I feel like if Joel wins the finals, I'm gonna say Joel Embiid is the best basketball player in the world. Done deal. I'm gonna have to.
So if you win the finals, you have a really good chance of being the best player in the world.
Done
That's
deal.
it.
Besides Steph Curry.
if you're in that,
Besides Steph Curry. They never want to do it for Steph Curry.
I never believe that's
don't
how you
get it.
choose best player in the league.
I
And
feel
I don't
like
think
it's
so.
I feel like it
mean
can.
done deal.
I never
I feel like
did.
when it's this close,
I
it can
agree
make
with
a
you, but
difference.
a lot of people do
I know.
base it off that, but not for Steph Curry.
I still think Giannis
They
is
don't
better
do-
than
They
both of
don't.
them.
Yeah, people don't
Yeah,
do it for.
I agree.
Giannis, once he won the ring, it was Giannis must be the undisputed. Which
Well,
I'm
that
not
was-
arguing.
that
Yeah,
was
I'm not
different.
arguing.
But
But
that
that
was
was
his
his
player.
crowning moment. That
Yeah.
was
Okay,
his
but he
crowning
still
moment.
is. Jokic and
No.
Embiid are still not better than Jokic.
Wow.
Giannis.
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 I guess.
We'll
It's
see,
tough.
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But
yeah,
that game was magical.
38 of them, thanks. And he hit two big threes. down the
People really are preying on the Suns' downfall,
Yeah.
and it's whatever. Like
I'm
we dealt
preying on
we
the Suns'
we
downfall.
dealt with it with the Warriors for all those years, so I guess it makes sense. They're a super team, so everyone wants to see them lose, but it's pretty outlandish. I mean, they were losing after the first quarter, and all the tweets were, "Wow, I knew this Suns team was fraudulent." Yada 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 yada. Then Kevin Durant goes for 17 points in the second quarter, and then we have a ball game.
No, he didn't take a shot in the third quarter. That can't happen.
He had that can't happen. That
know
can't
he had
happen.
27,
but
I know
that
he had
was-
11 assists.
That third quarter, I think he had 6 assists alone. That was Kevin Durant playmaking masterclass. That's my favorite KD. When KD is scoring and playmaking, the scoring wasn't timely enough because forget about the third quarter.
27 just
You
isn't
forget
it for
about the
me.
third quarter because, in my opinion, that third quarter, I was watching that and I was like, wow, this feels like one of those Warriors third quarters to me. The Suns were just rolling offensively, and KD didn't even score.
Mhm.
But the fourth quarter is the problem. He needs to get going in the fourth quarter.
He only took.
but-
He didn't take a shot in the final 7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not concerned if I'm the Suns.
I'm not either.
I'm not concerned in the slightest.
I'm not concerned either.
Uh-huh.
I'm praying on
But-
the Suns' downfall, but I don't see them losing.
This is what we
series.
expected, man. This
You're-
is what we all expect. I don't think any of us would have said otherwise, other than the fact of we think the Suns win the series. But if Kawhi is giving you 40, the Clippers could steal some games and make it close.
Yes.
That's what we all
said that in the group chat.
Yeah, that's what we all said. So I don't think anyone is surprised by what happened the other night. Do I expect Kawhi to keep scoring 38? Probably. I'm going to say probably not because that's a hard thing to do. I know Kawhi is capable of it, but I think more than likely not. He doesn't average 38 for the series.
I think that's fair.
Darius Garland just fucking ruined Emmanuel Quickly's life. I don't know if you guys are up.
But
We just did.
Oh my god.
the Clippers role players were cool. They were cool. They weren't
Look,
great.
Torrey Craig is not dropping 22 again.
Oh, the Suns. I don't expect
Oh, I
Torrey.
thought you said
Yeah, I was
Suns,
talking
my
about the
fault.
Clippers role players.
My
But in
fault.
terms of the Suns role players, we could do that. The Suns' depth is obviously
A concern.
obviously, but their top. The thing that we love about the Suns is their top 5 is fucking goated. Not goated, but really damn good. So the depth doesn't matter that much. They didn't, in my opinion, they didn't lose this game because of their depth. I don't think that's the reason why they lost. Like you said, they got 22 from Torrey Craig. I thought Jock Landale gave them really
Good
solid minutes.
Yes.
Even Shamit only scored 4 points, but
Josh
I thought
Okogie needs to get more run.
Yeah.
right.
Josh Okogie needs to get more run.
The Wainwright minutes need to go.
Yes, I agree.
And at the end of the day, you still have Terrence Ross and TJ Warren,
Yep.
who, you know, if need be, you could throw them in there.
I don't understand why they don't play. Like Terrence Ross
Probably
played 4 minutes.
defensive concerns.
But yeah, that's really all
I
I think
think-
to say about the Suns role players.
Yeah, I
at that
mean,
point.
it has to be more of a focal point to get DeAndre Ayton going, and DeAndre Ayton needs to
No,
make
he
it more
plays
of a
like a
focal
bitch.
point to get himself going.
He doesn't play.
It'll just open up the offense more for everyone else. I really, like I said, I'm really not concerned about the Suns, especially because we saw KD and Booker not only be, I'm not going to say great, but pretty damn good offensively, while also being the two. Kawhi, KD, and Devin Booker were the 3 best defenders on the court.
Yo,
in that
Kawhi
game.
looked locked
Right.
in down.
So
the
did Devin
stretch.
Booker, and so did KD.
Yes.
The 3 of them were the best defenders on the court, while also being the 3 best
Yeah.
offensive players on the court. So in the Suns' case, if those guys are playing defense like that, I'm not concerned.
Devin Booker's changing the narrative on that end of the floor for himself.
He's been doing that. I
I agree.
I think Stan Van Gundy probably got it through to everyone that Devin Booker's really good on defense. He
Yes.
said that shit 50 times, but like,
Yes.
so I think everyone knows now. But if you don't know,
now
you know. But Devin Booker's been doing
know
this
what?
on defense. I mean,
What am I supposed to know?
I tweeted about it while the that Devin Booker's good
Devin
at
Booker
defense.
is good on
Yeah.
defense.
Devin Booker's good on defense.
Like really good. Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
Oh,
I
okay.
tweeted about it during the game, and I said this is why Devin Booker is far and away the best 2 guard in the NBA, and it's not even up for debate. Sorry, Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry, Shea, Jaylen Brown, but it's been Devin Booker, and it hasn't been
Ooh,
a debate.
The Shea one is rough. The Shea one is
Devin Booker's a better player than
Ah,
Shea.
rough.
Agreed.
It's close. It's close.
No argument.
I gotta see Shea in the playoffs more. That's the only issue, obviously.
But
Or at all.
That's the point.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the teams are different, so let's relax. One has Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, DeAndre, and like the other one has Josh Giddey and Lou Dort.
He's only been this good for 1 season.
Yeah, I know. Fair enough.
yeah,
But anyways,
you need those guys to be more aggressive. Devin
Agreed.
Booker, KD, and Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
And I think they will be.
I think they're gonna come out tonight firing.
Yeah.
Chris Paul
firing.
especially.
Yeah. And in the Clippers case, Kawhi was excellent. Eric Gordon had a really good first quarter, which they
And then
needed,
died
but
out.
then definitely died out.
Terrence Mann needs more
Terrence
run.
Mann just exists. Like, I don't know.
I love.
I think Terrence Mann is good.
More run.
He always
had
gives
24
solid minutes.
Yeah, but nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, Terrence Mann is not going to win you a game, but he's also not going to lose you
Yeah.
a game. He's going to help you when he's on the floor, but not necessarily hurt you. He's rarely ever going to hurt
So
you.
again, like Chris said, he's just
So-
there.
But he's not just there because he's a great defender.
He'll make a winning
He's a
play
good
here
ball
and there.
mover. He can hit shots. Like he's a good player. I love Terrence Mann. I think he needs to get more
Norman
minutes. I've
Powell was
always said
good
that.
too.
Norman Powell was very solid. That's the thing. Stan Van Gundy loves to talk about Norman Powell too. He's like, yo, Norman Powell is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, but not only that, he attacks the basket relentlessly. He's one of the premier scorers in the NBA. I'm like, Stan, relax. He's good. He's not that good. But
We'll
aside
talk
from
about
that,
Russ.
Russell Westbrook, man.
So, all right.
So I saw a
Here's-
stat
Westbrook.
that Westbrook defended Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and
Solid.
Chris Paul for 59 total possessions and only allowed 6 total points in the game,
the 3 best players.
which is
On the
crazy.
Suns.
Pretty impressive.
59 possessions and 6 points.
Russ
So-
was locked the fuck in.
Russ played really good
defense.
defense.
Yeah.
But I expect the Suns to adjust to what Russell Westbrook did defensively
I agree.
and him not to be that he'll never have a game this playoffs more impactful than that defensively, which could be fine. He could still impact the game other ways, but he was getting guys from behind so much that they're going to be
Quicker with their
they're
release,
going
or-
to be expecting that. So I don't expect that to
He
continue.
was very jumpy. They're gonna send pump fakes at him.
Yeah.
A lot.
And I mean, we have to talk about both ends of the floor. Russ made that, game-winning plays, if you want to say that. I'm not calling that block on Devin Booker a game-winning block because they were up by 3 and he blocked a layup. So it didn't win them the game. If we're going to say anything won them the game, it was Kawhi.
Yes.
But Westbrook was really good. But also, every time Russell Westbrook shoots the ball, it's essentially a turnover. And that can cost them a game. He was awful scoring the ball, and that's a problem.
I was going to say it wasn't that people were really pointing at, more so than the fact that he had, 3 offensive rebounds down the stretch of that game that continued to keep a possession alive where eventually they hit a shot. That was what was winning them the game down the stretch. Russ was phenomenal on defense down the stretch. Not only that one play, which that play was crazy, by the way. The fact that he saved it and threw it off book after that was what was like so wild about it. No, but down the stretch, hustle play after hustle play after hustle
that's
play.
What you would expect out of Russell.
And he stopped shooting.
That's his demeanor. He will always give 110% on the court no matter what he does. No matter if he's shooting 3 for 19. He's always going to – that's just what he does.
Except if he's on the Lakers.
Then he's just having fun.
Crazy for Ty Lue to keep his ass in the game, too.
I mean, that was
a
him in the
ballsy
game. He was
decision.
playing good defense.
That was a ballsy fucking decision.
It's because he's going to go out there and he's going to make a play for you.
Yeah, that's only going to make Russ do that stuff more and give more on the defensive end. Like, hey, even if my shot's not falling, this guy's going to rock with me as long as I'm trying my hard. And it sounds like a kid's coach, honestly. It sounds like 4th grade CYO, but it's so simple. It's so simple.
That's the thing.
So, I mean, and as you said, obviously he played really good on every other asset of the court.
Yep.
But I just feel you can't shoot 3 for 20, 3 for 19.
Yeah, I agree.
He's the greatest 3 for 19 player of all time.
I got to say, this Clippers
center with the Wizards, he had one where he had like 20 points, 20 rebounds or something.
20 assists. He had a 20-20-20.
It was almost a 20-20-20, but it wasn't.
He had a 20-20-20 game.
That was with the Thunder.
Pretty sure.
I remember that.
Was with the Thunder.
That was after Nipsey Hussle died.
Yes,
I remember
that was with the Thunder.
Yes, it was with the Thunder. You're right. But yeah, their center rotation over the.
I was going to get to that.
Very good.
So that to me was the biggest difference in this game. Zubac completely outplayed Ayton. Like, not even up for debate. Like, not even a question. Zubac was incredible. And
him and Plumlee combined for 26 rebounds.
Yeah, they were both really, really, really good.
Man, Plumlee's finger got destroyed.
Yeah. Had to get realigned.
I mean, I think that's the difference right there. And I said it when we did our preview. I was expecting those guys to get played off the floor, but they didn't. So that's a problem. In the Suns' position, you want to
attack them,
go at those guys every time you can in the pick and roll. You want to play them off the floor. Make Ty Lue have to go small.
You know what surprises me? Robert Covington didn't get any burn at all.
No. That'll be the adjustment.
Yes, I agree.
That'll be the adjustment.
That will be the adjustment. Absolutely.
He's gonna get burned. I don't know why he's saving him, but he's saving him for whatever reason. He will get burned. That'll exactly be the adjustment if those guys get played off the floor.
Marcus Morris.
I expect that to be tonight. I expect them to try and get Zubac in as many switches as they possibly can. Thing is, the Clippers have guys who are really good screen navigators, starting with Kawhi.
They do. Bro, Kawhi. If Kawhi's this locked in on defense for the entirety of the series, that's going to be dangerous too, because he was looking ball denial on Kevin Durant late in the game was unbelievable. Like, Kawhi looked like prime Kawhi.
He virtually made it a 4-on-4.
Yes, he did.
He took himself,
which is what you needed to do.
He took himself and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I want to see more. I want to see more Book and KD action tonight.
Yes,
you're gonna need to feel this.
Get the smaller guy on KD. Force the switch. You're fine with Kawhi guarding Book if you have a smaller guy guarding KD. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see more Book and KD action. Other than that, I don't think either team really played particularly bad. The Suns had a god-awful first quarter and made it a close game. So that's why I'm not really concerned if I'm the Suns. So I expect it to be more good hoops tonight.
I can't wait for that game, man. I can't wait. Oh my God. But yeah, so that's pretty much the playoffs recap to this point. Obviously we have the Celtics game on at the current
I didn't
moment.
get to watch all the games. I'm not gonna lie. I worked Saturday night and I missed a good night of basketball.
Hey man, it's okay.
We missed the Bucks Heat game.
Yeah,
while we were in overtime.
Yeah, we did not watch that. We did not watch that.
I'm unable to watch Julius Randle play basketball right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Julius Randle.
Really?
Isn't that just tall Westbrook?
Really?
He looks like it, honestly.
Wow. I
Nah,
wonder.
The whole Knicks
That's
team
okay.
can't
They
buy.
can't buy a shot right
can't
now.
buy a
Cannot buy a
shot,
shot right
bro.
now.
But neither can the Cavs.
No,
They're
they
also brick. They're both of them. They're just
Yo,
both
good
ass.
This is
defense,
kind of
Rando.
exactly
Good
how
defense, man.
the first
Stop
game went.
spoiling the game.
What are you talking
Why
about?
are we,
Spoiling
why are we
the game.
behind?
Yeah, you're
Behind
ahead
by
of
a
us.
lot.
Oh, where are you guys?
Probably
Did
the same
Mobley
point.
just dunk?
Yeah, we just saw that.
Oh shit! It's 30-24 already.
Yeah.
It was
What are
still-
you guys
It
at?
was still 26-24.
Oh my
What?
God, you guys are way
You
behind.
guys are very behind. Garland's having a very good game.
He is.
Uh,
Both sides of the
Defensively,
ball.
too.
yes.
It's clamping
He's
quickly.
locking quickly up. And
Taking
the
charges and
Celtics are
whatnot.
currently up about, I think, 14 the last time I checked. So,
Something like that.
Celtics are handling their business.
Yep. Trae
Knicks
Young,
are down
20 plus.
6. And that's the update for the NBA playoffs so far.
All right,
All right.
All right.
we're still behind, but it's fine.
Let's get what we gotta do so we can watch some playoff basketball.
All right.
Draft an NBA team with the most unattractive players. Who wants? Should we do the wheel?
I have to do the wheel.
Yeah, hold on.
Ortiz. Yay. Oh, Sweezy, you ready for this? We did the attractive players draft. Now we're doing the ugly players draft. Womp, 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 womp. Did you guys see the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Dean, are you hungry?
Uh,
He did just have a Jersey Mike's. for the
yeah,
team.
like not really.
Eating your headphones.
Oh, well, speaking of Mr. Hungry Man, Dean, you have the 5th pick in the Ugly Man draft.
The 5th pick. Okay, I
Yep.
know who I'm taking.
What?
What?
With the 4th pick in the Ugly Man draft goes to Trunks.
Fuck.
Lord have mercy.
Good. I mean, you're gonna sell the draft anyway.
No, this is right up his alley.
You
Just
wait.
draft guys that look like him.
You wake up and this thing's looking.
Got
at you.
him.
What do you do?
Chris,
Yo,
you have
that's
the
what I'm
3rd
on
pick
right
in the
now.
Ugly Person draft.
Third pick.
Yep. So at least between me and you.
I already know who I'm taking with the first pick if I get it.
Well, you have the 2nd pick,
Fuck.
which leaves me with the 1st pick in the Ugly Man draft. In the 2023 Ugly Man draft selection,
I don't agree with all these.
I will
I
be
agree.
selecting.
I'm with you on that.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Boban Marjanovic.
Wow.
Yay! You're the ugliest dude in the league, Boban. Congrats.
He's not, because this guy is. With the 2nd pick in the ugliest players in the NBA draft, I'm taking Bol.
It's an ugly
Decent
man.
pick.
Yeah.
With the 3rd pick in the ugly players draft. With the 3rd pick in the ugliest players draft, I'm taking Alexei Pokashevsky. Poku.
With the 4th pick in the ugliest players draft, I'm taking Chris Middleton.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
don't do
Thank
Chris.
you.
Don't do cash money that
With the 5th pick in the ugliest player draft, I'm taking Patrick Beverly.
Wow.
I don't think Pat Bev is that ugly.
And with the 6th pick in the ugliest players draft, I'm picking Wenyen Gabriel.
That's a good pick.
That's a good one.
Nice.
With my 2nd pick in the ugliest players draft, I'm taking JT Thor.
Ah,
Come on, man.
this is horrible. This is just not good.
It's my pick.
This is just not-
It's my pick. Yeah. Oh man. Fuck. What do you? What's so funny?
Nothing, man.
Is this the thing you showed me?
Please just go. Can you please just go? No,
He's
it's
even-
not.
This guy's not even ugly.
I agree. Luka Garza's kind of handsome.
He's kind of ugly.
Luca Garza?
His fat face.
What is that?
It's Popeye Jones.
All right, who's picking the Chris?
Me.
Chris.
I'm thinking, bro.
10 seconds on it. 7, 6,
He's gonna get Salvin Ahmed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Salvin
Evan
Ahmed.
Fournier.
You can't Google that man's name.
Yeah.
It's good.
Damn, I
You-
really got draft clocked. It's fucked up.
It's
Oh,
current
well, 2nd
players,
pick in the draft. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're the 2nd
Oh,
pick in the draft. But
With my second pick, I'm taking Isaac Bonga.
He's not in the league
He's not in the
anymore.
league.
Good job, brother.
but-
Yep, get off that list.
Yep.
Maybe scroll down. Don't pick the first option.
It wasn't the first option, actually. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm in a tough spot. Oh, no. This is terrible. With my next pick, I'm taking Dwayne Dedman.
Dwayne Dedman. Interesting.
Fair.
Jared Dudley's not still. No, he's not still in the
No.
league. Right?
No.
Yeah, he's gone. Because that he looked like a white milk dud. Ugly. Who did I? Oh man. Ugly people.
I have so many picks. I don't know which one I'm going to take.
Ugly people.
You got 2 picks, buddy.
I know I do.
I don't think Mason
You don't even
Plumlee
have
is
one?
this ugly.
I don't even have one. No. But I will. I will get. Don't worry.
Why is his head so
I
small?
can't wait till I take my next one. This is gonna be terrible. No.
He actually looked like that, bro.
That's crazy.
I think his traps are just large.
All right, can we get a 10-second clock?
Yeah. 10, 9,
Trey Young.
8.
Oh,
It's a good one.
that was one of my
Yeah.
picks.
And I
Alright,
pick
good
again.
pick.
So
Again.
good. Now you have to think for another minute and a half.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, how the Knicks doing? We need to win this fucking game. We don't, but like, I would love a win. Obviously.
Oh. I just thought of someone.
Hmm.
10 seconds.
9, 8.
Draymond Green.
Damn,
It's also a good one.
Mm-hmm.
both of my picks.
Yep.
Still
Good thing
got
you
one
have so
more. I
many.
still have one more.
Yeah.
With my final pick, I'm taking Joe Ingles.
Solid pick. Who's up? Dean?
I go last, no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
Third pick kickers.
Marco Simonovic.
Ivanovic.
Yeah, Simonovic. Marco Simonovic. There we go.
With my last pick, I'm taking Tony Snell.
Nice.
Was it's my pick.
Yep.
Was Chris Middleton taken?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. He's my first pick.
All right. I just had another player in mind that I forgot.
No.
Uh-oh, guys. We're getting dick down.
That's tragic. Wow. Oh, with my last pick in the ugly player draft, I'm taking Reggie Jackson.
Solid
That
pick.
Reggie Jackson is
He's
Solid
pretty
pick.
ugly.
not an attractive dude.
Let us
Alright.
know in the comments who is the ugliest team.
Yep. Should we run it back for the?
Sure.
Oh, I don't remember who I.
No one's even, honestly, no, we don't even.
I
have to
don't
run it back
remember
now.
who I picked.
Nice. Boban, Trey, Draymond.
They'll follow along while they listen.
All right.
Wenyon Gabriel.
And then we'll
So
do
what's
my
next?
pick. All right.
Oh, Bobo.
Rank these NBA players based on their nicknames without knowing which one comes next.
Nice.
So,
All right.
Nah,
what the hell?
just say
buddy?
rank these NBA player nicknames, not
We want to rank the players.
Blind rank these NBA players' nicknames.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blind rank these NBA players' nickname. Blind rank these NBA players' nicknames.
without knowing which one comes next.
Blind rank these NBA players' nicknames without knowing who comes next.
Yay.
All right.
Benjamin Buckets.
Can't give us ones that we know already. So
No. All right. The first one is protein shake.
I'm gonna guess this is Shake Milton, honestly.
No, I don't think it's Shake
I
Milton.
think protein shake is 3. I feel like right in the middle. Solid nickname, gave us a laugh, but there's
I'm going 5 on protein shake.
Really?
I'm going
I-
with 4.
I agree with 3. I think consensus we go with 3.
No, I think consensus we would
go
go 4
4.
then.
Nah,
Because 2 threes, a
4's
4 and a
fine.
5. Yeah.
4's
Okay.
fine.
4.
can't wait to lose because of protein shake.
Lose
gonna
what?
lose.
We're not
We're gonna
losing
lose.
anything.
All right. Next up, Ducky.
I want to put it at 1, but I want to save it for 2.
Bro, I think that
I think there's
that
gonna
has
be a
to be
better
another
one.
one. There's no. He would have saved Ducky for last.
I know.
Two.
I feel like
Two.
2.
I think
feel
2
like
for
2
Ducky is cool. But
Ducky is
too.
phenomenal. Oh my god.
Is that Kevin Ducksworth?
I'll tell you at the end,
Okay.
but no.
Okay.
It's current players.
Number 3, Fat Man. With a PH.
With a PH.
With a PH.
Hey, that's 1.
It's Kyle
That's 1.
Lowry.
That's 1. That has to be 1.
It's 1. It's
Fat
1.
man. Yeah, it's 1.
Next up, Block Panther.
5.
5. That's 5.
That is horrible.
I think that's an
Jared.
okay nickname. That's
And
an
number
okay
3, The Dancing Bear.
That's
That
3.
sounds like
That'd be
3.
a
That
three.
sounds like a 3.
That's
Dancing
very
Bear.
fair.
We won.
All right.
All right. So who? So based on our list,
From 5 to 1.
So 5 was Block Panther, which was Jaren Jackson Jr.
Mhm.
Number 4, Protein Shake, Shake Milton. Number 3, The Dancing Bear, Draymond Green. Number 2, Ducky, RJ Barrett. And number
Terrible
1,
nickname.
Fat Man, Anthony Davis.
Fat man.
He's Fat Man.
Oh
man.
my god. All right, that was a good one, Trunks.
Thanks.
Good idea, man. All right, is that all?
That's all.
I think
That's
that's all. I
everything.
think we want to watch the Knicks.
All right, yeah, we do. Everybody,
Are we
enjoy
getting
the
food? Sorry, Dad.
I'm going
We'll talk
home
about
to
it.
eat. Everybody, enjoy the NBA playoffs for tonight, and enjoy the NBA playoffs until we're back with you Friday. We'll be talking about all that stuff. Thank you again to Sorare for partnering up with us. We do appreciate that. Aside from that, do all the good stuff that I always say. Follow us, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Wow, I fucked up the outro. I'm usually very slick with it and know what I'm saying. But yeah, with that,
That was BallGame.